We're about 1 month away from 2025, the official year of Stranger Things Season 5. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another videos. Today I've got a Stranger Things Season 5 update as we have some photos from filming of what looks to be the end of the last episode, potentially. And I've got a couple other things to discuss in here as well. Before I get into this update, though, hit that like button, comment down below all your predictions for everything I discuss in this video, from the set photos to other things. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It would mean a lot. So as we approach the end of this calendar year, that means that we are quickly approaching the year of Stranger Things Season 5, as it was officially announced on Stranger Things Day that this final season of the show will drop on Netflix in 2025. We don't have an actual day of release, we just know the year, but I'll take it. They began filming back in January of this year, and they said all along they would shoot for about 1 calendar year. Well, we're quickly approaching that 1-year mark, and it's been a wild ride following along the production of this final season here on the channel. Crazy how fast time flies, not only for this, but just in life in general. Topic for another time, but still, we're almost to the end of filming. It's bittersweet, but it does mean we are one giant step closer to actually getting to watch this final season. And there have been weeks where we get fed by Ross Duffer's Instagram and he gives us 10 behind the scenes photos, and one week we'll get, Stranger Things Day. But there are also lots of weeks in the middle where we go days on end with no update for season 5, and it's like just a dry spell. And we're kind of in the middle of one right now, but we still have some crumbs to discuss. So since Stranger Things Day, which is November 6th, we haven't gotten much. We do have some new photos that have surfaced online in Downtown Hawkins in real life, which is Jackson, Georgia, where the Upside Down Con was, where I met a lot of you guys. It was a complete blast. Well, they're actually gearing up to film there as we speak. This photo is from Twitter. I don't exactly know where it originated from, but in Downtown Hawkins, you can see they're setting up to film all around the library, and even around the city. They're putting up Christmas decorations from wreaths to lights, and if you look around as well, you can even see Radio Shack. It looks like some other Hawkins staples of Downtown Hawkins. Folks even saying they might be filming inside scenes at Melvald's General Store, but they've made downtown Jackson look like Downtown Hawkins for potentially the last time ever, which is crazy to sit here and say out loud, but the Christmas decorations are huge. Let's touch on that real quick. So it was made official on Stranger Things Day that Season 5 will be taking place in the fall of 1987, so we are doing a time jump from March of 1986, where Season 4 ended. That's really nothing new to us. We've speculated that for a while, and we've been able to actually piece together through Ross Duffer's photo dumps and other BTS pics that they were going to do a time jump into at least November, and you can see right here on Lucas's watch when he's next to Max. So we've been able to deduce they're going to do a time jump, and in this case it's to November of 1987. But what do the Christmas decorations have to do with it if it takes place in November? Well, we could get into a whole argument. We won't, but you could have a friendly discussion. How about that? About when is the appropriate time to put up Christmas decorations? A lot of people say November 1st. Some people say middle of November. Some people say day after Thanksgiving. Some people say December 1st. It just depends on the person. But for the purposes of Stranger Things Season 5, I'm gonna say they're probably waiting until after Thanksgiving to put Christmas decorations up, which means if the season takes place in November for the most part, right, in the fall of 1987, we could end things on/right around Christmas in December. It's worth mentioning this picture from inside Hawkins High School from like over a year ago now, of a bulletin board decorated all Christmassy. It's promoting a Hawkins food drive for the holiday season, even citing how times are tough for all of Hawkins. And at the time, I think I made a video that said, is Season 5 taking place around Christmas? Are we getting a Christmas season of Stranger Things? And here we are almost over a year later, and that damn sure looks like it's going to be the case. At least part of the season is going to take place around Christmas, with Downtown Hawkins being turned into a winter wonderland, seemingly, minus the snow. So just seeing this one photo of Downtown Hawkins with some staple stores from the town around getting set up on the outside, at least the exterior, it got me thinking, like, what is the timeline of the season going to look like? Because typically all the seasons take place over a couple of days, and then they end with a flash forward epilogue time jump. It could be a month, it could be a couple months, it could be a day or two. That seems to be the case for Season 5, and I'm thinking what they're filming is the epilogue that takes place right at or around Christmas. Because to me, this season's going to take place in November for the most part. A couple days or a week even, as it says in the episode title announcement, the fall of 1987. That would be November. So I'd imagine the majority of the season takes place there, and then at the very end of the last episode, which is called The Right Side Up officially, I would imagine we'll get a time jump that says, a couple weeks later, 1 month later, whatever it may be, and it's Christmas time. And what is this reminiscent of in Stranger Things? Season 1, of course. The first season of Stranger Things begins on November 6, 1983, and takes place over the course of a couple days in November 1983, and the season ends in December with Christmas in the air. In fact, the final shot of season 1 is the Byers family sitting around eating Christmas dinner. Could we get something similar for season 5? Except this time it's not just the Byers, it's everyone sitting around celebrating Christmas happily ever after. You know, Vecna and the Upside Down are no more, they're fully eradicated, and we can all sit around with some holiday cheer. I'm here for it, and it would also feel like a very full circle moment for the show. It's a callback to season 1, it kind of mirrors season 1 in a sense, but this time there is no Upside Down, there is no looming threat. Everyone can just kind of relax, and you know what? It's Christmas time, we're all together again. Let's play one final game of D&D on Christmas. That would hit right in the feels. I can't emphasize enough how I think this would be a beautiful full circle moment for the show to, you know, have it take place in November for the most part, just like season 1, and then end in December with the epilogue just like season 1, and maybe even have some shots that mirror the final shots of season 1. Very full circle, very beautiful way to sort of close the story of Stranger Things on a high note. I mean, Christmas is already the most wonderful time of the year. Why not pair that with Stranger Things? It's a match made in heaven, and if you want to go one step further with it, Stranger Things season 2, we watch around Halloween. Stranger Things season 3, we watch around the 4th of July. Stranger Things season 5, could that be the thing we watch around Christmas now? The new addition to the Christmas movie/show collection? Bring it on. Even if it's just 20 minutes at the end of the episode, I'm still gonna watch it around Christmas time. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. So yeah, it seems like they're gearing up to film some of the final scenes from the epilogue or last portion of that final episode of Stranger Things in Downtown Hawkins, which is in Jackson, Georgia in real life. They're starting to get some sets going. They've got the Hawkins signs up around the town, and there's Christmas decorations galore. But there's a couple other things I want to talk about in here as well as we near the end of filming, seemingly. In other news, it seems like Jamie Campbell Bower might be fully done filming. This is all based in speculation. There's no facts to any of this. This is all just rumors going around online. But Jamie Campbell Bower is recently spotted with newly dyed hair. Now, how much of an impact does that have on him as Vecna? Not much, because he's in all that makeup, right? He's under all this Vecna extensive prosthetic makeup, so you don't really see his hair or face anyway. But still, maybe he's dyeing his hair for another project he has to film. There's not a lot of evidence going around this. I think he made some comments at a convention talking about how filming has wrapped for him, maybe. I've seen some out of context tweets. I couldn't really find any source for this. That's why I'm not going too in depth here. So I'm not touching on it much, but there's a world where Jamie Campbell Bower is done filming already, and I wouldn't be surprised. And it's also exciting to note that on the Stranger Things broadcast channel on Friday, November 22nd, they celebrated the 200th day of filming for Stranger Things, which is remarkable. This show's been filming, like I said, since January, and to reach day 200 filming, wild. I don't think they shoot on weekends or holidays, but if you do the math, that's about right. It's funny they actually posted this video of a mariachi band on set to celebrate, but if you look in the background, they're like in the front yard / side yard of the Creel house. So they have a mariachi band at the Creel house. That won't make the show, I doubt, but if you think about it, they've been filming at the Creel house a good chunk. I mean, if you go back to some of those paparazzi photos that dropped of Holly Wheeler and Vecna on the set of the Creel house, that was a while ago, and it seems like they've been going back here every couple months to film more and more. I didn't expect the Creel house to play such a pivotal role in season 5. It's obviously the new iconic landmark of season 4, and we have this extensive backstory associated with it because of Henry Creel, who we came to know as Vecna/01, but I'm really surprised that this house is going to play as big of a role in season 5. It almost seemed like it would be there, we might visit it once, but no, they've been filming here a good chunk. So I'm wondering how much of what they filmed at the Creel after season 5 is going to be in present day. Is Max going to have to go back there and face some demons? Or are we going to have a lot of shots here where Vecna has someone in a trance? Are we going even further down the rabbit hole of flashbacks with the Creel family? This could all be true. I just wonder to what capacity the Creel house will be used in present day Hawkins. However they use it, it's going to be trippy, super cool to see, and I'm glad we're revisiting an iconic location. I hope we go back to every major location from previous seasons, you know, like touring all of Hawkins one last time. But other than that, I don't have much else to report for Stranger Things season 5 news. We're in a bit of a dry spell. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. We got the holiday season approaching, and so there's not much to report on. We're still playing the waiting game for that teaser trailer. I don't know if we're gonna get it by the end of this year, but in 2025, I'm gonna guarantee we're gonna get it because we're getting the final season in 2025. So it's coming. We just gotta be patient. Patience is key here. But each day we get closer and closer to our first official footage for season 5 releasing. Can't wait for that day when I get a notification on my phone from Stranger Things saying season 5 teaser trailer is dropped. I'm there. But that is it for this Stranger Things season 5 update. Let me know your predictions down below based on what I talked about. When do you think we'll get a teaser? Let me know all that and more down below. And of course, hit that like button, subscribe to that notification bell to help me reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means a lot. And stay tuned for more content coming very soon. Stranger Things and otherwise. I review movies and TV shows, all sorts of stuff I got on my channel, so go check out some of my other content, non-Stranger Things related as well. But thank you guys, as always, for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.